through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the leaves. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game and we ride on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know. We're from a different time, yeah, we're of a different breed. 'Cause what we got is timeless, we supersede. And we hold in the key, yeah, we're tight as can be. We're rolling, just like we please. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. We're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game and we ride on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know. Gonna let the world know.
If I'm the bad one, take a look at yourself in the mirror. If I'm the worst one, ask anybody else who they prefer. If it comes down to me and you, I think that you are the one with a bad attitude. What sort of conflict? You got no clue. Tell me, what is your problem? All these rumors you spread doesn't make you feel good too. 'Cause bloodshed, 'cause I don't really get it.
screen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Wrong buttons. There we go. Hey, guys, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. We picked a couple of nice tunes to start off with for the stream, for the intro there. Anyways, we are in GA because that's all I can fly at the moment. That's all I can fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator is GA. Well, there's certain airliners we can fly, but not many at the moment. So thank you, Sim Update 2. You're absolutely been dynamite. Great present. But I hope everybody is doing well. Hope your weekend, it's bloody Wednesday. Hope your week is going well. Hope you're getting some simu time in. Conti, a great stream this morning. I was lurking for most of it. Only popped in to say hello, but I had you in the background all morning. Thank you very much for keeping us company. Great DC6 flying. So... the man, the myth, the legend. If you want to watch someone that is a lot better at streaming than I, go and check out him. He's really good, and he has one of the best dry sense of humors on anybody on streaming and flight simming going around. But anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. We are in the Just Flight Warrior. The PA-28s, which are all being released on Just Flight and are now compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The Warrior is my favorite out of all of them. Yes, it's the slowest one, but it's my favorite. So we're in the Warrior today. And we are cruising around the Grand Canyon Way because I literally haven't checked it out in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 yet, apart from seeing all the World Preview event stuff that was there. So my score today was 10-pin bowling was 149 and 180. Ooh, Michael, that's a little bit off for you, isn't it, for first time? 149. Come on, pick up your socks. And Michael, can I mention what you mentioned to me in Discord? Can I say that, please? Just let me know. I don't know if you want me to say it or not. But the reason why, if you didn't catch Tuesday's stream, it was absolutely just dead shit. We messed around for an hour and 20 minutes and we didn't even do any flying. So a big thank you. We had a couple of people behind the scenes did message me, and I got some help by some people, but yeah, our little PC is just not traveling too good anymore, so we have to sort of watch what we do. So we won't be doing any of the dual horizontal and vertical streams like I want to. In the meantime, I'm currently looking around at getting some parts to get a new PC together so we can improve these streams as much as possible. So feel free to use the Streamlabs dono link because we're going to go and obviously get a new PC next week. Hopefully, cross fingers. Anyway, did Michael say yes, please? All right, guys, please drop some emotes into the chat because it's Michael's birthday tomorrow, everybody. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend from Canberra. It's his birthday tomorrow, everybody. So drop some emotes in the link. Happy birthday to Michael. I hope you have an awesome day. Michael also let me know that he's actually only turning 36 tomorrow. Jeez, man. He's looking good for 36. I sprayed my next watching... I sprayed my neck watching the vertical streams anyway. Glad we're not doing that. Well, you don't have to watch them, William Kelly. You don't have to watch them. You can watch the horizontal ones. But, you know, I'm trying to do different things and grow the channel and do all sorts. And you know, experimenting's the middle name, you know. Like to experiment. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate all the lurkers for lurking in the chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the mods for dropping in as well, and for everyone that's going to be flying with us today. Thank you very much. Mr. Evil, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on first? Let's go. Thank you, Evil. Hope you're doing well. Michael from Canberra. Happy birthday to Michael for tomorrow. Hope you have an awesome day. Thank you very much for joining us on your birthday eve. Who else is lurking around? Fozzie. It was nice to hear Fozzie's voice. I was in the Discord, lads, but I couldn't talk to you because I hadn't set up the mic through the mixer and I didn't want to play with the sounds before the stream. Mr. Sean Dale, what's going on, that legend? Sean, I see you everywhere. Mr. Aviator Lachlan, I think it is. Finally get to watch someone use the plane I fly in real life. Oh, nice. Welcome to the stream. Well, don't watch too close. I fly planes in real life, but I've never flown a Warrior. I would like to, though. Be nice and fun to fly. Mr. Killswitch, good morning to you, mate. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Dave or David Welsh is there. Welcome to the stream. Fozzie says to say hello to everybody. Aussie72, let's go find what's going on, Mr. Aussie72. Mr. William Kelly, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Mr. David Cleary says, morning, Shane. Hope you are well. And you've got to love Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hang on. We've got to look at this. Look at this. Got a dude standing up in midair by himself. You gotta love Sim Update 2 with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Look, Jacko 2311 is just, his avatar's just in midair, doing the old Superman. It's grand, I tell you. It's grand. It's great. Everyone should just rush out and get it, especially with Sim Update 2. It's legendary. It's fantastic quality piece of kit. Anyways, let's move on to Conti. What's going on? Thank you very much for popping in. The royalty of Flight Sim streaming is here. Welcome. Oh shit, I'm not meant to close that off, so that doesn't explode. Marcus Simmer, welcome to the stream. I can see you in the lined up on or getting ready to line up on the runway. Gav Spiders, what's going on? Good morning from crappy work. Just start. What you need to do is just drag your feet a little bit, right? Go into the washroom or the bathroom, whatever you guys call it, whatever country. Just get some water and just bead your head and put a bit of sweat around there, right? And then just start coughing. You'll be fine. And then just do that a lot. And then you just say, I got to go home. Just have the rest of the afternoon off, Gav, or the evening off on Oz Flight Sim. That's how you do it, Don't worry. I used to manage many people. I've seen so many people either chuck a sickie before work or also try to chuck a sickie while they're at work so they go home. I've seen it all. I've seen great acting. I've seen shit acting. So if anybody wants any tips of how to call it a sickie, I've heard them all. Just let me know and I can come up with a great one for you. I've heard many of them over the years. Anyway, Mr. Mike Coffee, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Just dropped into, can't stay. It's 2:20 a.m. Wednesday. I couldn't sleep, but now feeling it. No worries, Mike. I completely understand. Welcome, mate. Maybe my voice might put you to sleep. So, but anyways, a big thank you to Just Flight for supporting the streams, and Ozflight Sim tried the AFS technique. Tried the AFS true technique. There we go. It just doesn't work on the real boss, which is Mrs. Oz, because she knows when I'm trying to pull one. So, pull a sickie, I mean. I should clarify that anyway. Anyways, let's jump into the sim. I think it's going to be fun because I'm pretty intrigued to check out how. Hang on, we might go on this one here. How the sim is going to look within Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in this area, because I actually haven't checked it out yet. So, turn down the sim sounds. How are the sounds before we get started? Hello to Mrs. Oz. She's watching one of her TV shows, probably on Netflix or Disney or Stand or whatever people watch TV shows anymore. I don't watch them. And Junior will be playing video games, probably, helping using some of the bandwidth internet on the Sunshine Coast, like a good little teenager would. I'll just wait here, make sure we do a bit of a sound check. Oh, I need to fire up Say Intentions too, because I'm going to use that. Might as well. While we've still got our month subscription going. So I'll just fire that up in the background. I'm going to mute the music because it's going to jump up. I still haven't fixed that. Doesn't it work to highlight someone's name? Mike Coffee, it just decided to jump up by itself. I don't know. YouTube's a funny thing because sometimes it allows you to and sometimes it doesn't allow you to. It's super weird. I go into other people's streams and sometimes it doesn't work for me. It's just YouTube in itself. I have even less success when I'm actually using it in an iPad or a mobile phone or something like that. So it's just super weird. Sunsma, exclamation mark server. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Aaron's here. What's going on? Sorry, I missed you, my friend. Mr. Hulk is here as well. Good morning, Mr. Aaron and Mr. Hulk. Welcome to the stream as well. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry if I missed you guys. There we go. We'll pin that up there. Coddy says I'm awake. Yeah, I need. Too much going on. Too much going on. It's a bloody stream deck thing. Stream Deck Plus issue that I've got there. But anyways, I think we should have opened everything up anyway. So, all right, let's jump into the plane. I'm just to being overlooked. You'll be right. You won't be the only person that I'll overlook. All right, let's get. There's rocks everywhere around here. It's crazy. Let's get rid of the chocks, tie downs, and the wheel fairings. Hey, can you pump up the flight? Can you put up the flight conditions menu? Okay. Yeah, I just changed the time. We're on live weather, but I just moved the time down to 7:33 a.m. Oh, it's not on live weather. Bloody hell. Well, it will be on live weather, but I had it at 7:33. Let's put that back. Will that do for you, Hados? Does that give you all the information you require, sir? There we go. It should do. It should be enough, mate. If you can't work that out, I can't see you guys. Oh, really? Are you in that? But didn't we go through this last week? You're in the beta, aren't you? You're in Sim Update 3. We're not in Sim Update 3. That'll be it. I think we did. We talked about this last time, didn't we? Are we talking about this again? I think he's in the beta. Captain Aaron, stand up. We can't see you. Yeah, stand up, sir. We can't see you. No, not in the beta anymore. Oh, okay. Maybe just go in and check to see that your avatar and your aircraft are both set to ultra in your settings, just to make sure when you've jumped out of the beta, it didn't put them back. It's deja vu all over again. That just happens a lot with me, Mr. William Kelly. It's just me forgetting stuff. It's not deja vu. It's just me forgetting stuff. I think it's just, you know, when you get over 40, things start to just repeat. You just don't realize it. Betty, what's going on, legend? Hope you're doing well. Yes, it's Michael's birthday tomorrow. The man is turning 36. All right, let's quickly go back here. I can't remember if I've got persistence turned on with this old girl in it or not, so we'll find out when I switch the battery on to see what the fuel levels are, because I don't think I was changing tanks the other day. Turn that off there, turn some sounds up. Mr. Sticky Rice, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. No, we've got full tanks. Okay, fair enough. Full tanks, fair enough. Fuel pump on, and we'll get it going straight away. We'll start on the right tank. Clear. Alrighty, what have we got? Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure is good. Just waiting for the temps to come on. There we go. Alternator can go on. I'll put those on there. Amps good. Let's go over here and turn on bits and pieces. How's the sim sounds, guys? It's not too loud, or is it too loud? I keep, when I'm going into YouTube to rewatch the streams, I feel like they're a little bit too loud. But you know. All right, let's turn this guy on here. No, what's no mean? Oil temperature's coming up a little bit. Hey, Mr. Angry Zebra. Sorry.
I think this might just be the quickest takeoff we've had in months. Jinx.
Don't worry, my sim map may actually bugger up. The engine is actually low. The engine's low, is it? Okay. I'll pump her up a bit. I'll turn it up a little bit when we also go to start. Alright, let's grab a GPS. We're going to get the comms and tune those over to... I'm just going to do a bit of a comm check on, say, Intentions. Oops. Oh, no. I need to do that all again. I have to wait. That's standby. But Mr. Angry Zebra, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 41 months. There we go. Here we got Mr. Marcus Simmer, Big Hulk. Haydos is there. He's probably in his VR. Kanga's there. I saw Beto. He's already taken off. And there's a bunch of other people over there, but I can't tell because their names are all together. See Diamonds over there. And Jacko. But the looks of the wind, fellas, you're going to need to taxi down the other end. You're going to need to taxi down this end of the runway by the looks of it. Just. It's got a bit of a tailwind by the looks of it. We've got a crosswind component of... No, it's actually negative. The wind's doing bugger all. Alright, let's tune to a 19. Do a bit of a radio check here. 119.99. Apparently there's a ramp here. I don't know if there's any ramp services, but I'm just going to go and... Oh, there he is over here. I've got to talk to old mate over there for a quick sec on a bit of say Intentions and get a bit of a radio check. What's the airport? Height Airport. Height Airport. This is... Don't even know our number. What's our number? November 76655. Can I have a radio check? And you guys can't hear that because that is playing through the bloody wrong speaker. Oh my god. Why is that playing through that? You're meant to be playing it through... let's put it through. Hey, Mr. Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'll actually get him to do a radio check again. You heard it though? Yeah, you probably heard it through the mic though. Let me do this again. I'll just see if I can get him to do a radio check as well. Height Airport, this is November 76655. Can I get a radio check?
Airbus A320-121, roger. Reading you loud and clear.
cool. You guys you should be able to hear that. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. Hey, Mr. Hulk, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I will be fine. G'day, sir. Richard Cray, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see some new faces or some old faces that have changed their names over. I'm going to tune into the CTAF here. Oh, hang on, I can forget it's down here. Let's go to the CTAF for the area here. 1222. So Intentions pretty good if there's no VATSIM around. It's a bit of a backup, I'm feeling. 122.9. Right, that's going to be the CTAF, and then we'll have we'll put in the center as the backup, because we might do some flight following a little bit later, or we may decide we don't want to. Yeah, put that in the background, and that's pretty much what we're going to use probably for majority of the flight. Where are you, Shane? If you put in exclamation mark flight plan, thank you, Betty Big Bucks. There we go. That'll grab you. All right, let's get going here. We're gonna put that onto alt. Landing lights can go on. Pitot hoots can go on. We should have good oil. And I'm going to taxi down. Everyone's gone up there. Right, we'll taxi to... Alright, we're going down that way then. Brakes going off. Clear to the right, clear to the left. And this is the way we should be going in. So we'll go down this way. And we're just going to backtrack here. Which I should have done a call anyway on the CTAF, but there'll be no one around unless anybody else is using Say Intentions. But anyway, height of traffic. This is November 76655. We're backtracking to a runway. We have no idea which one it is. Height traffic, because I don't know what the runways are. But there's no one else around anyway, apart from you lot. Alright, flaps going down. I'm going to do a run up down here to make sure everything's hunky-dory. Whatever that was. Don't know what setting that one was. Weird. But we're at a place called Height Airport, and we're going to fly over to, I think it's Grand Canyon Airport, over the canyon. It'll be a couple hours trip. Be a nice little flight. Alright, mixture's going to go all the way in. We're going to go up to... Is the sounds loud enough, guys, or not? Now I switched them up. Brakes are holding. Do a bit of a mag check here. Little drop within 120. Back to both. Within 70, back to both. Fuel pump off. Fuel pump on. Make sure it's idling. New setup? No, sort of, Captain Rugby. We've been messing around with stuff, but not everything's working. But yeah, we've changed some cameras around and things like that, so... Alrighty, still reset on this. Push buttons, head to a reset. There we go, that'll work. Oh, look at that. It's nice to see some warriors and stuff around everywhere. get the charts up. Which way are we flying today? All right, we're going to go up here, and then we're going to basically... Okay, we're going to take off, and we're going to follow the river around on the right-hand side. All right, let's get out of here. Watching Beto in the Baron. Oh no, that's the Seminole, isn't it? We got to remember we're taking off at 4,500 feet. So we're using all the runway. There we go. We didn't have much left. Not in the old Warrior. I need to do some trimming here. Holy cow. We got it in the air, but she's struggling. I got to reduce the oh, let's get over the canyon. I forgot till we entered the runway that I was come on, I need to lean her out. I'm not even gaining altitude at this stage. Come on. Let's can go up. Let's get some speed so I can gain some altitude before we get into shit. Shouldn't be the mixture out a little bit. It is now, because I wasn't going... Once I went down the runway, then I was like, okay. I think I need to leave the mixture out a little bit. But I've got to get some altitude so I can turn around. Nah, too much. Yeah, 70 knots. All right, let's climb. Because we're struggling. Which throttle set are we using? This is the Virtual Fly Vernier throttles. That's the Vernier 3. They do make another one called 3 Plus now. But this is not the 3 Plus. This is the older one. I've had this thing for like, I don't know, 6-7 years. It's awesome. But they do make a newer one now. You can still get this one. Very, very expensive though. But it's the best Cessna throttle set that you can find. Yeah, we are doing a canyon run. Yeah. I just got to get some altitude here so I can make a turn, because we're flying up the wrong canyon. And I'm getting massive amount of turbulence as I'm flying over the mountains here, which is good. It feels good, because the other thing we're using is the AB9 from Moser, which is phenomenal. All right, now we're getting some altitude here. There we go, getting some speed, some altitude. There we go. We have to do that nice and slowly. Seems it looks pretty good for VR flying. Yeah. So what I'm actually having trouble with, so if you guys didn't know, basically Sim Update 2 is overusing the it's basically overutilizing, and it's asking for too much VRAM, and it doesn't do it all the time on me. It depends what, if I turn it on, sometimes it works. If I restart it, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't do it. It's irregular. But where it's affected me is in more built up airports, and when we're doing multiplayer. And if we have a bunch of people that are in airliners, my sim can't handle it. So because I'm using an X3D CPU and you know, good RAM and stuff like that. It's just my PC can't push through it like some of the other streamers you may watch. Their PCs can punch through it. Mine can't at the moment. So Microsoft Flight Simulator version 1, Sim Update 1 worked really, really good, but Sim Update 2 no good. But for this sort of stuff, it's fine. But yeah, it's really weird. Like, I actually went into the same airport where we flew out the other day, and after I did a PC restart, it worked fine. And I actually did a vertical and horizontal stream in private. Everything worked fine. There was a little bit of traffic, but you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But anyways, I wanted to jump in the Arrow because we haven't given it enough time. And I love flying this thing, so I thought, let's go and do a canyon run, because we actually haven't done one in the sim yet, in a group flight. So I'll turn it down. Conti, I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to bother to ask. But as we fly down the canyon further, it's when they'll actually have the high grade. Some of you guys have probably already checked it out, but it's where they'll have the high grade photographic graphics down there. So, all right, we're following the right canyon. We've got a couple of airports we need to follow as well. I might put some directs in here so I can actually see where they are. What's the first airport that we're traveling to? Is someone able to put in exclamation mark flight plan, and then I'll pop in the direct here? That's why he's here. Alright, I'll do it. Exclamation mark flight plan. Oh, thank you, Zebra. Just want to grab the first one there. See if we're actually going to land that on or not. Uniform 07. All right. Let's see if I can do this while we're flying. Shit, I can't read it. There we go. That's uniform. Must be just like a dirt strip. 07. Nah, that's the wrong one. That's not the right one. No, let's put in something else. No, hang on. That's completely different. Uniform 07. There we go. That looks a bit better. I don't know what I was clicking. Alright, so that's not too far away. That might be the first coffee stop. I'm due for a coffee stop. Mr. Emmett, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Have you tried that beta with the download option to see the performance improves? Well, not really. And I tell you what, a lot of the stuff that you see in the sim, I've actually got downloaded anyway. I was watching a bit of, I think his name is Hodison. He actually did a review of our flight sim, one of our flight sim mods thing, but I was watching him because he actually did a video the other day. Welcome to the GBS program with Oz Flight Simmer. Come on, Betty. It's more the glasses, man. You would completely understand. I need stronger ones. But Hodison, I think he calls it Hodison. That's how Mrs. Oz told me to pronounce it anyway. He actually did a video of downloading it and non-downloading it, and he actually flew over London, and yeah, it wasn't massive amount of difference, to be honest. You crashed. I crashed to desktop. Really, Hados? Bloody hell. Good old Microsoft Flight Simulator. Or Stimulator, as Conti likes to call it. Huddersfield. Yeah, I think it's Huddersfield. So I can't even see Marcus there at all. I'm not sure if anybody's been messing around with Sim Update 3. How's the model matching in Sim Update 3? It's meant to be heaps better. But I don't know if they've got that in the current versions yet. But I just wanted to cruise a nice and slow in the Warrior and just check out stuff, you know. And just have a look at the new photographic scenery they have for around the area. And just chill out. And I know that the Sim's going to perform reasonably well with the Just Flight Pipers. I tell you what, I can't fly the Phoenix. The Phoenix, they need to update it. It's not running well for me in Sim Update 2. It's dreadful. The PMDG 777 runs way better in Sim Update 2 than what the Phoenix does. Funny enough. I feel like I want to go to the beta. It's so much better. Well, I'll tell you what, before I even announce it or anything like that, I've actually contacted Say Intentions to see if we can actually get some codes and get invited, because they actually have a thing, I can't remember the name of it. Marcus can remind me of it, but he's probably doing VR. Where I would love to be able to get our community actually using the product, and it's absolutely free. It's part of their free stuff, and it means doesn't matter if you're in X-Plane or in Microsoft 2020 or 2024, we can all see each other. It's like being on VATSIM but not being on VATSIM for like group flying and stuff. So, and you can be on different versions of the sim. I can't remember the name of it though. Could be at Brisbane, you're flying in the river that's so brown, I know. But it could be like what's the river that runs through Melbourne? Benny Big Bucks, where they do Moomba. That thing's bloody brown as. Could be any river in Geelong too. They're all brown. Skynet multiplayer network. There we go. Yes. We can be all T1000s and we can see each other. So I sent them an email to see if you can do something for our community, because I was talking to them this time last year, but I haven't heard anything since then. The Yarra. Thank you very much, Mr. D8. The Yarra. But yeah, you've the performance on the sim this way is like night and day compared to what it was. Geelong, but brown for another reason. I haven't been. I've only been to Geelong, Benny, since I moved, like once in 25 years, dude. Actually, no, that's a lie. Maybe twice in 25 years. But I may be going back sometime this year for a quick trip. What the freak was that? Oh, that was my bloody Oh no! The 747! She's gone! And yes, I do use my own products. So good old Rosie went to the vet yesterday for the third time she's been at the vet in the last 3 weeks. Holy cow. So anyways, Rosie's cost us $850 for the last 3 vet visits, and we're just finding out now she needs to be on medication. Probably gonna need to be on medication for the rest of her life now. She's just turned 9. So she's still fairly young for a schnauzer, miniature schnauzer, But yeah, it looks like she's going to be on medication, and the medication's going to bloody cost $200 every 4 weeks. Crazy, $200 every 4 weeks. Does anybody want a dog? Cha-ching? I know. What's the opposite to cha-ching? How do you make the noise when it's falling out of your pocket, Benny? She invested in pet insurance. Yeah. Well, the thing is, we don't invest in pet insurance because a lot of the things in pet insurance for our particular breed of dogs are not covered. So our particular breed of dogs suffer from pancreatitis, and they have issues with their teeth, and a lot of that they're the main things, and they're not in the insurances. So it's like, what's the point of paying it if the main things they can't get insured? But anywho. Mr. Tricky, what's going on? Gaching? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's the sound of cobwebs when you open up your wallet? Well, actually, that was what my sound is, because I actually haven't had physically money in my wallet for ages. Dental is crazy expensive. Yeah, so the poor doggos, Rosie's only got one tooth left, or 1.5 teeth left. And Fabian's missing half a teeth because they wouldn't eat bones or anything like that. It's too hard for them to clean their teeth. Rosie's completely different. She loves eating bones and stuff, so she'll keep her teeth clean. But every second year, the dogs will so bi-yearly they'll go and get their teeth cleaned, and they have to get them pulled out. So yeah, it's crazy. So every year I'm spending about $1,300 at the dentist just for the dogs. It's crazy. Yes, we are on the West USA, but we love our type of dogs, and they're part of the family. So the opposite to a cha-ching is the bank manager knocking on your door and, well, this is the front door now. He's like, this is my front door now. Yes. So that's what's happening with the doggos. So Rosie has now got some sort of inflammation issue now, so she's got to take tablets for the rest of her doggy years, unless we can find what's actually causing it, which may be very, very difficult. But since she's been on the medication, even after 2 days, she's doing so much better than what she was. So she was an unhappy doggo, which was she was just nuts. Yeah, steroids. She's on antibiotics and steroids. So she's had 3 ear infections in the last 18 months. And then she just had another one, and then she actually ended up having infections and stuff all over her body. So, and she was just going nuts. So she's on steroids and antibiotics and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, poor little doggo. I said to Mrs. Oz, I said, that's it. Because I always take the dogs to the vet, and I said this week, I said, no, you're taking them to the vet. I'm not going, because Mrs. Oz is a bit more of a hard ass. So yes, so she took Rosie to the vet this time. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Richard Satil. See, this is what the Warrior's for. The Warrior's made for this sort of flying. Just fun, casual, good little plane for just GA flying. Just having a little bit of fun. Looks like we got the first airport coming up because I can see people's names. The other thing I need to do is get my controls all set up and get the AB9 set up to do some helicopter flying, because we haven't done that since 2024 has come out. So Rosie's got to go back to the vet in about a week and a half again. So hopefully she's feeling much better and we know the medication's working. Hope you're well too, Mr. Sir Oz. Oh, enough with the sir. Enough with the sir. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. So long as the sim's working fine, Mr. Richardson Till, I'm fine. But when the sim's cracking the shits, I'm not a very happy person to be around, I tell you what. Especially when you do this for a job and the tool that you use for your job doesn't work because they keep moving the markers on you. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Setups did we use for that? Have I been knighted? Yeah, absolutely. It's like an everyday occurrence for me, Mr. William Kelly. Didn't you know? I had Mr. Charles do it from Canada this week. Cranky Pants. Oh, absolutely. It's so frustrating, Beto. When you use this as a... because this is not just for fun. This thing is obviously a tool that I use for paying the bills as well. So when it's not working, it's absolutely annoying. And I tried to load up Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and it's kaput. It needs a full reinstall and I was just like, nah. Pain in the backside, yeah. Yeah, I was knighted this week, knighted last week, 2 weeks before that. You know, what can I say? I've been knighted so many times. When I sit at the round table, it's just me. Me talking to myself. I deleted it during the weekend. I kept it as a backup, but I don't want to go mess around and I'm just going to get rid of it now. And if Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 just craps itself for 3 or 4 weeks, I'm just going to go and jump into some ATS or Formula 1 or something. I'm thinking about doing some racing on the stream anyway, just to mix things up for myself. You're at 75% maintenance and 25% of flying. Yeah, it's like real world flying, to be honest. Is that Inspector? Hey, Mr. Inspector Man. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I need to send you a message, Mr. Inspector. I have something for you. There we go. Did you see that? That mountain just rised up from the ashes. Alright, so we're popping over to the airport. It's just up here. I actually could have gone around the river and gone the long way, but anyways. My good friend still flies 2020 and 2024. Hey, Striker, what's going on, Mr. Brian? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Brian Crawley. Long time no see, fella. Hope you're doing well. Hey! I know that sticks. I just lost it before. Is that a strong one? Thank you. Appreciate it. Round of applause, Mrs. Oz, everybody. Mrs. Oz. She gets an announcement every time. There we go. We can keep flying. I don't need to duck out and make a coffee now. Oh, I should have told her to check on Wilma. Wilma's probably going to need a filament change. There we go. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a cross. We're going to have a crosswind. So we're going to come in on this way here. We're going to displace threshold. Or not. No. But that's where we're coming in. Well done, Mrs. Oz. Absolutely. It's been a long time. It's great to catch you live. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We're just cruising around in the Just Flight Warrior for a bit of fun tonight. Just doing some multi-flying. I've even stopped using Say Intentions at the moment for my CTAF calls. There's no one around. We're pretty low. I've got to make sure I'm not losing any altitude here. I put my flaps down 2 notches. Oh, need to get on the rudder pedals here. Actually, I'm going to have to slip it a little bit because they're a bit high. Gonna have to whack. Oh no, bugger that. That was terrible, Muriel. Terrible, I tell you. Let's do that again. All right, it's 3M at bed. Catch your mic. Thanks very much for popping in. Go around.
Thank God. Cut it. You can't go in there with you shooting like this. All right, turn this thing around. Let's
Chappy, I'm doing it my way.
Damn it, Chappy. I'm doing it my way.
Come on, Doug. Let's do that again, but better. Have I still got my fuel pump on? I do. Get some altitude here, though. That was such a crappy landing. I think the winds are pretty low. But thanks for popping in, Mike. Appreciate it. We'll be back on your time slot on Saturday. Speaking of coffee, well done, Mrs. Oz. How's the sim sounds going today, guys? Are they all right? There we go, first notch flaps. Let's do some trimming. It's a little bit sort of hard to get your altitude with this bloody, these peaks around here. All right, let's do this short. Mr. Brian, we are on Sim Update 2, 2024. Shit, this is when I need my Toby going. Get some left rudder pedal happening here for the turn in. Sounds are okay. Thank you, Richo. It's a bit rushed, but should be alright. Don't know why they need these taxi lights like bloody just right off the runway. Oh, geez, we had a gust of wind. That was shit too. But I'm not going around. Oh my god. Whoever says the warrior pilot, please don't watch. Holy cow, that was bad. I had a little bit of gust of wind there. Or it's the ground effect on this thing is massive. That's right, it is the ground effect with the AV9. I remember it from the last time we flew this thing. It's phenomenal. But that was really bad. Going out tomorrow night for your birthday dinner to the Vikings Club. Nice. Oh shit, there's Victor. I'm actually going to change to the left tank while we're on the ground. How not to land a plane? Yes, Mr. William Kelly. Mr. William Kelly, do you even come flying with us anymore, or do you just watch the streams? There's Beto. Now this is my mentor showing me how to do stuff. You don't have 2024. Ah, okay. What's holding you back? My streams? We're not selling it to you? Has anybody had a good look at what Just Flight did with the wheels on their planes? You're a smart man. How they use the new ground effect with the wheels properly. So the wheels have actually looked like, and they work like they've actually got air in them now as part of the new ground mechanics of the sim. They look phenomenal. Oh, Mr. Brett Plays is here. He's in the what you call it? The I've forgotten the name. The Vans. Which Vans is that one? I think he's in that one. What are you in, Brett? Just gonna have a swig of the coffee. Need a new PC. Don't let your flight instructor. No, he won't. He won't watch because. Because I'm not flying at the moment, so he won't watch. Alright, I'll program. Actually, we'll quickly program this while we're here. Oh, it's the Technim. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're going to keep flying down. Oh, man. There we go. No, what do I want? This guy here. So we're going to... Oh, okay. We're already going down to Kilo Papa Golf Alpha. Oh, the 202. Yeah, okay. Let's go to direct. And it's oh, this is Paige, isn't it? We're going to Paige for the next one. What is it? Kilo Papa Golf. Go back. Oops. Let's find G. No, it's not the Google Babil. Where's the other? What's the last one? Alpha. Cool. You're in lurk mode. We spotted you, did we? Alright, let's keep going. Just remember, we're taking off in GA planes at 4,500 feet. So if you're in a naturally aspirated aircraft, low horsepower, run a lean. Need to find a little spot here we can turn around. It's too many planes, which is great. There's Haydos. What are you flying, Haydos? He's obviously back in since he had his crash to desktop. Watch out for the fuel pump. It's Mr. Marcus Simmer. He's going for it. We're going to floor it this time. Fuel pumps are on. It's a CTAP for say Intentions 1228. I can't. I'm actually going to switch it off. So tired, I just don't feel like using it today. All right, I'm going to put the brakes on. Put the RPM up just because we're at high altitude takeoff. There you go. Speed's alive. 30 knots. We'll rotate at 65. There's 50. There's not much wind. 60, 65. She wants to fly. There we go. She's all trimmed up nicely now too. A lot better than the first takeoff. And let's pull the nose up. There's 300 feet from the deck. Clear left, clear center, clear right. I'm actually going to put the flaps up first. Give it another 100, then we'll make our turn. And on we go. We're going to depart on the crosswind. On our way to Paige. There we go. Makes a difference when your aircraft's actually trimmed. We're just going to veer off over this way first, and then we're going to keep following the lake and the river down. So we're just going to basically go over that way. Kanga's up. Who else is up? That was Mr. Brett Please, just took off. Mr. Just Dave, Mr. Big Hulk, it's on the runway. And we got Mr. Kill Switch down there. And we're going to make our turn over. I actually moved my draw distance down since Sim Update 2, but probably for this GA flight. We're only flying slow anyway, but I could probably have pushed it up a little bit more because the Sim's deciding to perform properly today. There we go. Very, very cool. Nice. This does have autopilot like all the other PA-28s. Very rudimentary, but it does work. But I'm having fun hand flying it because the Moser AB9 and the PA-28 is amazing. I'm very, very much looking forward to getting the Moser actually set up for helicopter flying. I think it's going to be phenomenal. Very, very, very lucky that Moser sent that along to do the review and try it out, because since I started using it, I haven't stopped using it. It's been amazing. That's where they all go down and use the I think they're all trailer parks, so they could use the lake, which is pretty, I think it's still pretty low now. Mr. Autumn Animation, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The sim was unstable for me yesterday, but today has been fine. I wonder if it's a server relay. I don't know. So yesterday, Brian, is when I was trying to fly it and I had major issues with it. And basically we spent an hour and 20 minutes of me just trying to reboot the sim and get it to fly. And then a few hours later, I did a private test stream with everything running and worked fine. It's so annoying. But when it is playing up, I don't have enough PC resources to push through it. But yeah, it does want to overutilize the GPU VRAM. Mr. Richard Buer, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, I'll just switch that off there so we can see the plane. Am I flying in the right direction? No. We were meant to go that way. Stage right. Like where everyone else is flying might be the idea. So we'll just go over this way. Surprised what you guys didn't say anything. Hope you're doing well, Richard. Hey, Mr. Captain Rugby. I didn't see you squeeze in before, but welcome. What's that down there? They look like horse tracks, but then again they look like dried up water processing things or something. Don't mind me, Kango. I'm just doing a shortcut. I was checking my map as I thought I was off. Were you following me, Brett? Or you're over there going, where's he going? Oh, there's Haydos. Oh, look at him. He's in the Spit Special. Nice. He's been a smart ass. Did you say stage right? I did, yes. Given that you were a dancer. Who used to switch it? It was one of the Muppets that used to say stage right, stage left all the time. Is that Kermit? I think it was Kermit, maybe. Yeah, where's he going? Must be... No, mate. That was just me flying the wrong way. Flying up the wrong way. This is nice. I actually haven't done this in 2024 yet. So, but I know from the world premiere, which I didn't go to. I've been invited to the last two world premiere they did for 2020 and 2024. If they do 2028, I don't think they'll invite me this time. Because I've said no to them the last two times. But obviously they've got some really nice photographic scenery down further, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. But I've got a funny feeling I think a bunch of you guys have probably already been there already. Nice calm day for the wind today though. Excuse me. Are you in VR, Hados? This is a type of flight I wish I was flying VR, but there's no way I'm going to do a VR on the stream. I haven't been able to see Marcus for the whole stream. Like, I could just see his name tag. That's about it. Marcus, can you see me? Good to see you back and the sound's working too. Yeah, for now. For now. I'm planning on doing a new PC build very, very, very soon to get over these issues that we've been having. Just want to start fresh. So hopefully it will then increase the videos put out and the contents and the streams, which I've been having heaps of problems. So Hados is in VR. Oh, are you his admin when he's in VR, Beto? The best place for him. I didn't know he had a personal assistant when he was in VR. Very funny. There's Dave, there's Hados down there. Oh, this is nice. This is just what I needed after yesterday's stream. I tell you what, I was just like, nah, I'm ready to just give up flight simming for good after yesterday. After all the troubles we've had in the last couple of months. He's been an ass to you all. Yeah, well, that's no different than normal, is it? I was surprised you could see me in the correct aircraft with the name of the aircraft to wrong livery, though. Yeah. Well, Sim Update 3, to be honest, guys, I was going to have... I did the script and everything. I was meant to actually have the developer live stream video out, but a bunch of other people have already done one, so I decided against just not doing it. They obviously, what's their names? Who's the dudes that work for him, that work for him but aren't them, that do all the GPSs, but they're working on obviously the model matching again, which should be improved in Sim Update 3. Working title, that's who I'm thinking of. But I know when they did the model matching, when it first came out on 2020, when Working Title did it, the first version of it wasn't really good at all, and I believe we actually had bad performances from it. So, but then they fixed it in the next iteration of it. So hopefully it doesn't happen with 2024, because Sim Update 4 will be waiting another 6 weeks. Cool. But since the Microsoft team is not going to the Flight Sim Expo, you would think we would get Sim Update 4 quicker, wouldn't you? Not a chance. Not a chance. But a big thank you to everybody who's come flying with us. Thank you to everyone. We've got 65 people watching and a lot of lurkers there. So thank you very much for lurking and thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, Mr. Flight Noob, what's going on? How are you doing, sir? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're just cruising with a bunch of our mates, just doing some casual simming. I'm back in the Just Flight Warrior 2, and we're just messing around and just flying in the Grand Canyon. First time I've checked it out, it's in 2024, so just cruising. It could be worse. It'd be like my clutch totally burned out right at the Flinders Street station yesterday. Oh my God, Mr. Big L. You're joking. Of all places, lucky I managed to get into the side or it stopped all the rush hour traffic. Oh my God, like middle of Melbourne. Hoping Cortex sends out my GPU tomorrow. It's going to be a long few days. Ooh. Did you just punch the button, Evil? We're going to be doing the loop around here. I think this is the section here. Is this the section here where all the people come out and do their Instagram shots these days? On this section here. It's called Shuben something or other. I know that Josh Flowers from, what's his name? From Mr. Aviation 101 has made a couple of videos around about of this place here. Oh, he's punched the button. Nice one. What did you end up, which one did you end up picking? What you said you were going to get? I was late to the stream as I went to buy a new fridge and freezer set at Harvey and Norman. Wow. Mrs. Oz has been after me to get a new fridge and freezer. When we built this place, we got a big section to put a double fridge in there. But we've only got like a little white 320 litre skinny thing. Or it might be only like 290 litre in there. I'm like, we won't get the double door one until the little white fridge blows up. The thing just keeps on going. I got the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 570 WindForce, 12 gigabytes of GDDR. Yes, I've actually had the GeForce RTX WindForce before. I think that was before my I think that's what my 3070 was a WindForce. How will you use that in the stream? Got two 384 matching sets. Holy cow! I suppose if you do, you know, I just didn't really think of it that way, Brett. Since everybody's got two heads in Tassie, you need two fridges, mate. That completely explains everything. Now that's just really cementing the truth in. I wonder how come we only see one head when you're streaming, though. Oh, he's going to get me back for that. It was a little bit rude on my behalf, but, you know, it had to be said. He'll get me back for that one. Here we go. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I literally can't help myself. Hey, did you see that thing where they're looking at building a bridge between like bloody Melbourne and Tassie? It's got to be the biggest bridge. Like no one's ever built a bridge before. The biggest bridge in the world they're looking at doing. It's going to cost $1 trillion or something. And 10 years to make, or some realistic thing. I don't know how long it's meant to be though. Must be bloody long. I don't know if it's a thing or it's just something that I saw that popped up. Now my brother-in-law is slaughtering his 2 cows, so we need to have some much needed meat between the family. Oh, there we go. Yep. You'll have heaps for a long time. Estimated was up to 80. Oh, it was 80 billion. That's cheaper than what I thought it would be. And do you remember the length that they were actually saying? You saw it too, okay. So far, the photogrammetry's been pretty much the same, unless you fly close like it's a little bit more detailed, but then again, I've got my settings turned down since Sim Update 2's come out. But obviously, if I fly closer, I'm going to see some rocks popping up. But so far, not too much different than what we're seeing in than 2020. But it will get better as we get closer. Oh, it was a YouTube videos. That's where I saw it. I don't think I watched it. I think I only just saw the thumbnail. They can't build a railway to the airport from the city. Yours has much more detail. It's probably because I turned my settings down because I was having so much issues with Sim Update 2. That's probably why. Like, I get little bits of it. That looks good there. But yeah, it's probably because I turned down my settings. It still looks nice though. Like, Jesus. Compared to what we were flying with when we were using Prepared and FSX, this is amazing. Alright, we've still got 10 minutes on this fuel tank here. Hey, Mr. Chase T, sorry I'm late. My car blew up. Holy cow! Everyone's having car problems. Not the big red 4-wheel drive. I think it's red. The one I see in the YouTube videos. It's not that one. Your car blew up, mate. That's exactly what you need. Jesus. Working okay? Yeah. I'm just sick of the it wants to work and then it doesn't want to work. It's so annoying. So I turned stuff down pretty low. Oh, the black 4x4. Ah. Is it completely kaput or is it salvageable? Big Al was saying that I think he said his clutch bloody blew up in the middle of Melbourne today. Angry Zebra said I blew up the front motor and the front controller of my mobility scooter a couple of weeks ago. The front motor? Did they have a motor on the front and the back? Holy cow. There we go. I can see some rocks down there. Paige is coming up soon. We're actually flying this a little bit quicker than what I thought we were going to. Even though, considering we're in the Warrior. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. Oh, there we go. See, if I get close and my draw distance comes in, it's because I've got my draw distance low. Like, super low. So if I actually fly a lot closer to the things, you're going to see the draw distance pop up. There we go. There's the detail. You modding it? Yeah, you're like all the kids around here that are meant to on their electric scooters. They've meant to have it capped at 25, but they go and bloody disconnect the guard on it, and they're flying on them at 45 to 55 kilometers an hour. You might do full-time, less time. No, nah. Don't do flight sim full-time. Worst financial decision I ever made in my life. I should have stayed working. I should have just gone and got another job somewhere else. But yeah, if I get super close, my draw stuff's coming in, so I'm just going to fly a little bit closer. I've got a video in my YouTube feed at the moment. It has a guy on a lawnmower that can do 90 miles per hour. Yeah, it doesn't. He's probably from the US. I think lawnmower racing in the US, Brett's like pretty full on. Like it's a big thing. Mr. Mark Griffin says it's a rainy day here. Yeah, if you said your neck of the woods, it's a rainy day. There we go. I love because my draw distance is crap. Everything's morphing in. Now, I'll be honest with you, Big Hal. It's the worst decision I've ever made financially. But I love it. So... Don't they have races? I think they do. I think they do have races. Like, obviously, the lawnmower part's not attached, and then they drive them around on the dirt and stuff, I think. Yeah, I thought as much, Zebra. I thought as much. Don't worry, if someone gave me his scooter, the first thing I'd do is go work out how to disconnect it. Did I ever, guys, I tell you one time, I think I was going up to the service station to get something for Mrs. Oz, and there was this dude on an electric scooter, and he was flat on the ground because like 2 minutes before I rocked up, he just got taken out by a car. It's because they ride them in nighttime with no fluoros on, no lights on, and no one can bloody see them. They're crazy. It needs to be regulated. No, with all the blades on, I could easily be a wasp exterminator. Hey Chase, do you want to go into business? We could say we're an international company. Wait, you're not making millions? Like me, I wish. Unfortunately, we're not like some of the big streamers over in Twitch that have, you know, got like 2,000 subs. There's only a couple of streamers and a couple of content creators in all of YouTube that are actually making some real dollars. The rest of people, there's probably only about 6 full-time people doing it. I think it's about 6 or 7. And there's a couple of us probably only just scraping through. There's a couple of people that are making really, really good dollars, and then yeah, the rest are just scraping through life. And the rest of the content creators are usually the part-time, full-time jobs. Shane, we could film it. Yes, we could. We could. It was in my YouTube feed, Chase, where there was this lady. She was actually quite good looking, and she's goes into, I think it was in the US as well, and she goes to places where they had beehives under people's floors and stuff like that, and yeah, she goes and rehives the queen and all that sort of stuff. Very, very interesting to watch. Oz goes for quality subs, not quantity. Yes, I just wish I had a lot of quality quantity though, Richard. Quality quantity is where we want to be. Can't we have both? My brother had just under 900 people watching last night. He's doing better than me with viewers. Shame viewers don't match. Yeah. Well, it's a bit different on. So I'll give you my opinion, guys, since we're sort of talking about a little bit. And obviously, we did the dual streaming over on Twitch, then on YouTube. But Twitch is a completely different culture where Twitch has really got it configured, and the culture's there where people that watch on Twitch are a lot more likely to give streamers subs and gift subs and stuff like that. It's sort of bred into the DNA of the platform, and also it's Twitch knows how to do it. So for like streaming, if we're streaming, it's much more economical for someone to go on Twitch. But that being said, if you're starting out new, it's harder over there because there's a lot more competition. Where YouTube, it's generally not. I believe a lot of people on YouTube believe that it's not necessarily it's not like Twitch, and I don't want to offend anybody here, but it's not like Twitch where people I believe they feel like they should be able to watch it for free, sort of thing. Like, that's probably my best way of putting it. So, but also I don't monetize my streams because I don't want you guys watching ads. Where on Twitch you can't do that. See how it's incentivized for people to pay subs, because on Twitch you have to watch the ads. So when I was streaming on Twitch, I had the ads on minimal. And you can't switch them off. The only way people can get out of watching ads is either do a subscription to the Twitch streamer or pay turbo. So I used to do subscriptions to the Twitch streamer and pay turbo, which I actually need to switch off. But on YouTube, I deliberately turn off monetizations on my stream, so you guys don't have to watch ads. Whether or not you're a member or not, you don't have to watch the ads, because I don't like people having ads pop up. So I hope that makes sense. Mr. SimConnect, what's going on? Twitch and the culture, yeah. Twitch, the culture, the same sentence? I know, I said it. I was just trying to say it gracefully, though. Hey, Hodderson. My wife says it's Hodderson. She said that I need to pronounce your channel Hodderson. But guys, if you didn't go and check it out, Hodderson, actually, he's our second review. We had Mr. Symphonate did a review on some of our FS mod stuff a little while ago, and Hodderson was our second review. And he reviewed one of our products, so feel free to jump over and check it out. But you guys already know about that sort of stuff if you're regular to the channel. Big Al says, yeah, it looks like that all of YouTube streaming is getting harder and harder to make any money, as seen not talk about. Oh, yeah, he was talking about that. Hoodison. Where did you get the name from? Yeah, when I was listening to Arnott stream, he averagely probably makes more per views than what I do. In Australia, it's like nothing. We basically, when it comes to YouTube now, I don't make any income from YouTube whatsoever anymore. Since 2024 come out, there's like nothing. That's why you've got to be a bit of an entrepreneur, you know. There's other ways, but yes. Yeah, it's really let me down that I turned my settings down, but oh well. I watched his reviews. Actually, the product that he actually reviewed for FS Mods, I think it was like one of our first products we actually did, and it's probably it'd be in the top 5 top sellers that we've ever done. Part of my family name, and I don't remember what I was thinking at the time. Yeah, it's when I did Oz Flight Sim. It was like 9.5 years ago. I can't remember why I chose it. And it's a bit of a childish thing, but because I've had it for so long. There we go. We love when the islands are popping out. But we like supporting other content creators, so feel free to I think you got to right click it on the screen and go over and hit the subscribe button to Hodderson. It's like Owsy. Owsy's another good streamer and a friend of the channel. And I was messing up his pronunciation of his name. So now, obviously, I know it's Owsy, but I just call him Oozy just because the fun of it. He gets what I'm saying, though. When I jump into his streams, I go, "Hello, Mr. Oozy." Oh, look at that. If I was had something decent that we could land there, not like the PA-28's not decent, I would actually have a crack at landing down there. But there we go. Here's the photographic scenery coming that they paid the millions of dollars for the global event. Starting to pop in now. As you can see, it's getting a lot better there. Pronunciation. It's like I can't say Aaron properly. I keep going Aaron. 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 Like I just missed the pronunciation. It's Aaron. You know? I don't know what's wrong with me. Here we go. Here comes the golden scenery. It's night and day, isn't it? Between this stuff and this stuff. It's night and day. A lot different. I don't know what this is. I should be avoiding it though, shouldn't I? I have no idea. Sim Connect, congratulations and thank you for supporting so many streams. I'm seeing you everywhere at the moment, my friend. We'll hope my flight sim mods order helps with the income now. Oh, did you order something? Awesome, thank you very much. Now if Australia Post would only dispatch it, what do you mean? How long has it been? When did I message you that I sent it? Because I message everybody to say that it's on its way. Because I know everybody's real details, not by what their names are in YouTube or Twitch. Next time I purchase something from the flight sim, I will have it sent to my post office box. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Marcus, there's different places around the world. Like the US, you said to me, oh, the US is not that good. Don't worry, the US is fantastic. You're lucky that you're not in places like Italy. Italy is really bad at the moment, so they're having strikes, different type of strikes, and also the Canadian poster is having strikes at the moment. So just before Christmas, the Canadian post office or postal system had strikes, and the stuff was sitting in custom warehouses for ages, and a lot of it actually ended up just getting lost. It's crazy. Your product got me like in 5 days. Great considering it was on the other side of the world. Yeah, we're pretty good at sending stuff. Sometimes things have a bit of a hiccup. You send it on Friday, but the postal was sitting on it. Sometimes not necessarily sim content. I probably find that you'll probably find it is moving along. It's just not getting updated as much. Or what happens is, what I find, what happens depending on what part of the world it's got, it will get approved, it'll get the custom clearance to be sent, and then it will be sitting waiting for the plane to take it. And depending on what day it gets to the airport, because I think the planes, oh shit, I need to change this music. I think the planes go to different countries, some every day, some every second day, some every third day, depending what country it goes to. Big Al says they love sitting through things around the trip around Oz. I usually, yeah. Sometimes I can get stuff shipped from one end, like Hodderson said before, 5 days. Sometimes, well, actually, I'm pretty quick at getting stuff shipped these days. Like Oz with Ozpost. SynConnect, did you want to send me an Etsy message and I'll have a look at it because I can see more detail on my end. If you want me to have a look at it, then I know which order it is. See, look at this. This is the updated photographic scenery that I think they added 2 terabytes to the sim, and this is part of it. But the water masking is not very good though. Look at that water masking, it's dreadful. Or is that meant to be a river or a dried up river? Maybe that's meant to be a dried up river. I don't know. But that looks dreadful. Avoid FedEx, they're awful. Yeah, see, I send it through Australia Post, and then they have international contracts through whoever. I can go and actually research through their website and see which country they have their international contracts with, but not all the time do they actually use them. So if you want something super quick, I know you pay a little bit extra for, but it's always worth paying to get stuff expressed because it goes through customs so much quicker. There's all like the big houseboats and stuff. That looks disgustingly. That water masking. Hang on. I don't really want to go too low, but I want to check that out a lot lower. But that looks dreadful. Is anybody else seeing the same thing? Is there water masking looking like that? Got all the boat ramps. Like, I know that the water's meant to be a lot lower around here at the moment than what it has been in previous years, but God. Alright, let's get into Paige here. We're pretty much lined up. Let's start slowing down. Coach says JIP super bad. What do you mean by that? Alright, I get feet on the rudder pedals. Hey, Mr. Robert Harrison, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day. Oh, it's the color grey. Ah, okay. Actually, we're going a bit too quick. There we go. So first notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps straight into it. Trim for the second notch of flaps. Aiming for 65 on the speed. Got a little bit of wind from left to right, I can feel it. Yeah, I can see it on the flag too. There we go. There's the ground effect in this plane. Use a bit of rudder. Ooh, a lot of rudder. See, I'm struggling with the worry of floating because with the RB9 from Moza and the ground effect on it, it feels super. It feels awesome, but it's taking a while to get used to it. There we go. Keep that nose up so we're not slamming it. because we don't want to bounce the nose and then bounce the prop into the ground, and make sure that when we're braking, throttle's back all the way. I mean the yoke's back all the way. There we go. It's what you see a lot of simmers do, because they actually don't know in real world flying that when you're braking, you should be pulling the yoke back all the way. In the sling, I'm basically pulling it back pretty much all the way back to my nuts. The stick. Which is probably more information than what you guys wanted to hear. Alright, we're going to make this a quick pit stop. And I'm going to have a quick bio break. I need to go and check on one of the printers because I think that needs to be a filament changeover. And then we'll get back onto the awesome scenery. Should get better and better as we go along. But yeah, Just Flight done an awesome job on these, on the Warriors and the Arrows. They've really used the updated flight mechanics very, very well. Alright, we're going to park actually into the wind. Just Fly are great. They're awesome. I tell you what. Hey, Pringle! Hello, mates.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate for the 21 months. He's 21 today. Thank you very much for the first class lounge. I appreciate it, mate. Hope everything is grand in your neck of the woods. But these planes are so awesome that I've gone and bought the Arrow, for instance, in X-Plane. I think I got it in FSX, or no, it was just Prepared. So I got it in Prepared. I got it in, remember Flight Sim World? I think it was Flight Sim World. They had it in that, so I got it in that. And then, what's friggin' this music? Yeah. I usually leave the dance into my backup dances. Skip that song. But I reckon I bought the Arrow like 4 or 5 times over the years, because it's been a great plane. The canyon after the dam is super tight with the twisty. It's very, very fun. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I got a slow plane. She's not really the most maneuverable plane, but all right, we'll be back in a couple of minutes, everybody, and then we'll keep going. Won't be long.
stop. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. Where you go, I follow. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. Where you go, I follow. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. We're not giving up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. Oh damn, I've been feeling something for you lately, and I am trying so hard to just stay cool. Oh man, I think I might be going crazy, 'cause all I really, really want is to be with you. And I'm like, I'm saying we're just friends, but thinking you're my man. And baby, if you knew, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not around, because it matters, dreaming of your kisses in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, but I'm still like, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine, but I'm scattered, we're just friends. Oh no, I don't wanna be the one with answers, because I sure don't wanna know which girl you choose. And no, the thought of her being a private dancer, it's just a little too much for me to chew. But I'm like,
Alrighty. We're back. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Departing for Paige shortly. Yeah, we're going to the next one.
I wish you were my man.
Exclamation mark flight plan. So Paige is like the halfway mark. So hope you're doing well, Blake. Mr. Kenny Iglesias. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We're seeing some old faces today. All right, so we're going to go to Alpha Zulu 03. All right, let's jump back into the sim. Alpha Zulu. Holy cow. It's going ballistic. All right, let's punch this in. Hang on. There we go. Alpha Zulu. I'm off to bed. I'll speak to you later, brother. No worries. Better. I completely forgot to do the Discord with the thingo. So I'll speak to you next time I'm in there. Have a great rest of your week, my friends. What am I doing here? I've got to click on the actual screen for it to work when I click off. 03 Cliff Marble Canyon, Arizona. That looks about right. There we go. Because I think we've got a scander over the canyon for a little bit, don't we? Or not? Oh no, we don't. We keep following it through. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. As we keep going down. Mark River decided to use SimBrief for flight plans. They say it works well with Beyond ATC. I don't know. I haven't used Beyond ATC, but SimBrief and works great on a lot of things. Also, for VFR flying, what's it? I used to use it back in the day. You guys will know. What's the other one to use, which is free? I can't think of the name of it. What time? It is 9:06 p.m. in Australia. But if you want to know to get my sim time, it is the morning at 9:19. Oh, what's the free VFR one? We're on live weather, but I've changed the time to 9:19 in the morning. I can't think of the name because I don't need to use it anymore. I'm sure a bunch of you guys use it. Alright, we're going to taxi. Does anybody know what I'm thinking of? Alright. There we go. Just getting a bit warm in the cockpit, so we're going to puncture this down. We're going to make sure. We need to stay on the right a little bit more. Open Sky. No, it's flight program in VFR. I can't remember the name. I used to use it all the time. Mr. Phil B. Shane, I just watched Hudson. I think his name on YouTube reviewing your easy, great review and good quality stuff. I appreciate it. Little nav map. There we go. Little nav map. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, Mr. Richard Sitil. Yeah. Yeah, he did well. I said to Hudson, I said, when you get it, just review it how you see fit. If basically, if you think it's crap, say it's crap. If you think it's good, say it's good. We didn't want to have any influence on his review whatsoever. And that's how reviews should be. I should have made another coffee before I come back in. Swagger Blade. Ooh, I love that name. Swagger Blade. It's just Dave over there. Have we got enough run up? Oh, I'll keep taxing down a little bit more. Little nav map. Yeah, I used to use little nav map before Navigraph become what Navigraph was and is today. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Phil B. Sky Vector. Yeah, Sky Vector's another one. Yep, they're the two that I used to use beforehand. Yep, Hados. Sky Vector's another one. So, I would have a look at both of those. Yeah, check out Sky Vector. Probably check out Sky Vector first. But both of those check out for VFR flying and creating your own VFR routes. So if it's VFR stuff that you want to do, Mark, you can go and use them. If it's more sort of airliner-based stuff, SimBrief is a good one to use. Oh, this is a runway by the looks of it. If I was using, say, Intentions, I would get the clear to go through, but we're just casually messing around. Which means we probably... Where's the flag? We should be taking off on that dude there. I didn't realise there was another runway. So we're going to take off on this one. Man, look at the mountains back there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, as they would say in New Jersey. Well, it does look like it's a great add-on for the Velocity one. Yeah, if you've got a Velocity one, if you're on Xbox, in my opinion, the AX Air, the My App from AX Air, if you're on Xbox and you have the Velocity one, or even you've got the honeycomb stuff, the AX Air is the best add-on you can get if you're running on Xbox, and then obviously then you're going to need the flight sim mods as well, because they don't make a mount for it. But it's the best thing for Xbox, and if you just own the Velocity one, it's great anyway. So, but yeah, it's not a big well-known product. But yeah, it is the best add-on piece of hardware in my opinion, or one of the best. I never heard of it until last year. It's great. Man, I love the Moser AB9. It's awesome. It's gonna go cool. Fuel pumps, everything's on. I was not having a great time in VR, so I'm just watching. Oh, really? Is Sim Update 2 rubbish for you, Hados? Helps if I put flaps down. Read that flag right? Yes, I did. Well, this is straight over the canyon. Or are we? Straight over the canyon? Yeah. Oh, there's the bridge over there. Oh, nice. Yeah, perfect. Step backwards visually, poo. Yeah. The only thing you could really do, which I messed around and I didn't want to do it, and I had a bunch of people message me the last few days, is I had already dropped my settings back, but you got to drop them back a fair bit. When it's like, the problem with Sim Update 2, it will work one day and the next day it just won't work. Let's go to Vegas, baby. Yeah, we're going to get there. We're just having a quick check out this. This is not the Hoover Dam. This is the other one, isn't it? Because if it's the Hoover Dam, it's not doing very good at damming down here. Why is all the water masking broken? Like, seriously, look at it. It's all whacked. It's all whacked. Look at it. It's all whacked. Like, it's way better in 2020 than 2024 there. Like, that's all whacked. What's going on with it? Just got to watch these poles here. Like that's... Oh, Jesus. Alright, so we're going to have friggin' antenna poles everywhere, are we? Like, the water masking's a bit... How you going? Oh, there we go. I just got pulled down. It's the Dyson Dam. I think it's the other one. A 5090 will fix it. Well, I'm running a 4080. Mind you, I'm only running DDR4 and I'm on an old processor. Like, it's not a bad processor, but it's not enough to punch through the sim when it's having the memory leaks. So you've got some people that are not really facing it too much because they've got good machines and it can push through it. Unfortunately, mine can't push through it. Flaps going up now. I feel like I'm gonna need my flaps, a notch of flaps down, to be honest. Looks like concrete. Yeah, it's a bit how you doing. Mind you, though, I have got my settings turned down, so it's probably my system with the water masking. I reckon that's what it is. Does anybody else look different than mine? I reckon that's what it is. The Glen Canyon Dam. I don't know what the names of the dams are. I was so annoyed. Like, I've been to Vegas before, but we never went to the Hoover Dam. I flew over it on a commercial airliner flight and saw it from like 25,000 feet, but I never got to see it. And I always regret that I didn't get to see it in the real world. Or we didn't get to see the Grand Canyon except for being in the air. I regret doing those two things. Mine looks very different to yours. Yeah. Shit, we're sinking. Yeah, on Ultra and it looks the same to me. Really? We're getting sort of like mixed reactions from people. Just got to make sure I'm not going to stall the wing here in the canyon. I went over the Twin Otto. I heard that the Hoover Dam sucks. That's like the worst dad joke ever, Hados. The worst dad joke ever. Like, the Warrior's not the greatest plane to be doing this by all means, but look at that. That's insane. That's crazy. Look at that for a view. It's insane. Actually, I'm going to get this off here so you guys can see it a little bit more. Don't need to see my hand. If you're sitting there staring at my hand the whole time, there's something wrong with you. Just saying. Gear up, no, it's fixed. The Warrior has fixed gear. Fixed gear. Can't go up. The Arrow is a complex aircraft. It actually has an undercarriage that can go up, but the Warrior doesn't. The Warrior's like the hand cam. What's the hand cam? The Warrior's like the Cessna 172 of the Cessnas for Piper. Pupox, what's going on? There's a whole bandwidth limitation as well with 2024. Yeah, the thing is, I have great internet where I am, Pupox, so for me it's not an issue. But yes, like the sim's working great today. And we have done some airliner flights where in Sim Update 2 where it has been fantastic, but look at that. It's insane. Oh, the hand knee cam. Yeah, well, if you're looking at my legs as well, and that's all you're looking at, you're a sicko. Yeah, I have a fiber to the house, so I have access to great internet for Australian standards, which is not even close to, like, Australian best standards are probably crap standards in the US, but, or other countries, but where's the foot cam? I don't know. You'll see a foot cam if you drop $100 dono in there. I might show you my sock. I shouldn't have said that because he wouldn't surprise me if he did, just to bloody annoy the shit out of me. Rory, that's going to get hidden because you said a swear word. The foot cam is connected to the knee cam. Oh my god. Just don't act. Everyone has a dream. Don't act on what I said, Aaron. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just because you send me photos on holidays. Actually, you didn't send me a photo on your last trip of your feet. You normally do. A little bit disappointing. Yeah, it's I have swear words. You can't swear on the stream in the chat. Just in case we have some kids in here watching. And I don't want swear words coming up in the chat. Glad we don't get smell simulation from the foot cam. Well, you know, it's probably going to happen one day. This ortho imaging is way different than 2020, isn't it? Way different. It was too damn cold on this one. When's the next one? Didn't you have another one booked in? You've got one more booked in for this year, yeah? Or have you booked in more? End of September. Yeah. Nice. You've sort of got them all spread out at the right time, don't you? So they're sort of, you have a rest between them all, but they're not too far away from each other. It's 12 day out of New York. Where's it going? North or south? Look at that. How massive is it? It's just completely off the chart. Oh man, you're doing another one. You booked another one in. I thought you would have booked one in for you and me for our anniversary, but obviously not. A little bit disappointed with that. I'm off to northern Norway in July. Knew it goes straight to the Caribbean. Okay, nice. This is Marble Canyon. It's insane, isn't it? Brian off to Norway. That'll be a nice trip. Have you been there before? Like, you can do this super low, but unfortunately when you do this flight super low, you can't really see too much of what you're looking at. Look at that, it's insane. Way better than what it was in 2020 in certain sections. The masking's a bit better here. At least you don't have to catch a flight all the way down to, say, Orlando or something to catch it. I'm afraid of Mrs. Oz because I am a trade up. It'd be an easy trade up because she'd be like, this guy actually has a real job. Yes, been before, going up for our flight sim friend's wedding. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I've landed at this airport a couple of times. That's an airport there. I'm in the sim. But yeah, this is insane, isn't it? This is where they had all the streamers and content creators that went to the World event flying in. And you would have looked at this and gone, oh, the sim's amazing. But the Warrior is a great plane from Just Flight to do this sort of flight with. Orlando is less than 2 hours flight and the flights are cheap, so January we go out to Miami. So, we'll go down early to hang out with at the South Beach again. Yeah, when I was over there, we were in and out of Orlando. We chose that because obviously the theme parks and NASA and stuff, and then we caught the cruises out of the Orlando port. Never made my way down to Miami. I wish we did though. Look at that, this is amazing. Imagine if they were able to, and obviously it's a data thing, but imagine if they could cover the world in the sim like they are able to do it here. And I've got my settings turned down for Christ's sakes. Man, this music's crap. It's too full on. It's insane. Really glad we did this flight compared to the flight that we did on Tuesday. Just had a call from Microsoft. Turns out my computer is at risk. And you answered it, Dave. You answered that. What is that risk? Risk of blowing up, or risk that someone's going to hack into it? You answered the call. Didn't it come up and spam on your phone? Holy cow, you're living dangerously. Living dangerously. Someone to talk to. Hello, my name is Namid from Microsoft. I'm calling you to let you know that your Microsoft license is at risk. It is easy to be broken into. If you give me your credit card number, I can fix this by renewing your Microsoft key. But first I need to log into your computer. And once I'm in there, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to go through all your browser history and I'm going to pretty much rip off everything and take all your money out of the bank. Does that sound like something you want to do? I caught my father-in-law getting ripped off halfway through. It was crazy. Junior called me and said, "Oi, you won't believe what's going on here." And he was 13 at the time. And he knew. And then I raced over and I was like, my father-in-law had his credit card in his hand and was about to give information. And I was like, are you serious? We stopped that just in time. So yeah, the thing is, that's the funny thing. That reminds me, right, Dave? So when I took over the call with my father-in-law, and I said, he gave me the phone, and then I started talking to him, and I said, "No, you're full of shit." And then he was like, "What are you going to do, big boy? What are you going to do?" That's what he was saying to me. "What are you going to do, big boy? What are you going to do?" And then he started swearing at me. Then I just started laughing back at him. And he got really angry. Yeah, they get really, really frustrated when they get spoiled. It's like, "What are you going to do, big boy?" I was like, "Big boy, eh? Oh, he's been nasty. He's calling me names. He called me a big boy. Oh, I'm going to start crying now." It was hilarious. All right, where's the airport we're flying to? It's over here. I used Jacko's credit card to purchase this plane. Oh, there we go. I always pretend not to know what Microsoft is. Hello, microwave. My microwave is being hacked. How did you know you're a big boy? I don't know. You must have been looking through the window with a big telescope from India. The wife just rolls her eyes. Oh, it's funny. I was watching this dude. I've seen it a couple of times. It's like they have one scammer and then they get another scammer on the phone and they put them together, and then the scammers are trying to scam the scammers. It's like when you call up a Chinese restaurant to do an order and you call up another Chinese restaurant and then you put them on the phone together. It's hilarious. I didn't teach you. If you're young, don't do that. It's the funniest thing. Anyways. My wife last week thought she had someone on Etsy, and thought she had sold something on Etsy, and we lost $374. Wow. If you want to laugh, look at the scammer Payback and Malcolm Merlin. Can you message them into Discord to me, and I'll have a look at them? That's the right passage for when you're young. I know, Benny Big Bucks. Or 2 pizza places too. Pizza places are another fun way of doing it. Obviously, Benny knows what I'm talking about, so he's done the same thing too when he was young and dumb. Oh, so funny. Thanks, Eva. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like watching that sort of stuff, a bit of light entertainment. Betty, you're bringing back some old memories. Why do scammers always call it 6:05? Oh. It's like the call about your fridge running. Yes. You better catch it. The good old days. You know, those are the days, Benny, before they had caller ID, so they couldn't call you back. I'm talking like ancient. But when they started getting caller ID, it's that's when you couldn't do it as so much. Man, we're going to struggle to get the Warrior out of here. It will be quite an interesting takeoff. I might just quickly run and make a quick cup of coffee. I should have done it before. Done. Oz Flight, so there you go. After the scammers, yes. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. There's one lady that I watch, or she comes up on my feed, and she's a voice actress, but she can do... She calls the scammers, right? And then she puts the scammer on the bloody in the call queue where they have to press 5 and 6 and 7 and stuff. And she just gets them in the in the maze. It's so funny. But the scammers don't have to be international. We have a lot of Aussie scammers calling as well, doing dodgy stuff or just wanting money. Gonna cheat here. I really wish Toby was working properly. I noticed I thought Murph was using... I'm not sure if Murph uses Two-Tone Murphy, if he uses the Toby or something else, but his was working all right the other day. The same lady does the voice as the voice of a news anchor one. Hang on, I'll read that properly again when I'm not turning. And Nellie's stalling. The wing's about to stall in. The ground effect on the Warrior is massive, but it does have big wings though. Oh, too much. Just trying to keep that front wheel up. Man, we're hanging skids. How cool is that? The link to is actually the reverse hack scammers. Cool. Cool. The same lady who does the voice of the news anchor one. I don't know, Brett. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not subscribed to her. I think she just comes up on my feed every now and then. Had a one banging on about lights on my router had 10 minutes with him. You were dragging him on for so long. I like the guy on YouTube who hacks into the scammer's computer and takes the information on their computer and then takes over their PC. Yeah, and then he hacks into their cameras. Yep. She says we are crossing live now to the real life scammer call. Oh, really? That is funny. That'd freak him out. I'm coming faster than you do, Glenn. What approach speed are you taking in? It's going super slow with all these rocks. I said I've never flown the Warrior in real life. I assume I've been trying to approach it at about 65 knots. Looks like I've got some scamming content to watch. Jeez, it's not really good for my productivity though, at all. It's like if I'm trying to watch, if I have Jimmy Carr, is my favorite comedian. Gav Spiders is a big fan of Jimmy Carr. I send him some shorts every now and then of him. But if I have him watching, there's no way I'm getting any work done. He's hilarious. Alright, I'm going to hit the skids. Before we hit the skids though. Alright, so we've got the fuel pretty much measured back, so I am going to flick over to this guy here. And I'm going to stop and reset. And then we'll flick it when we go. Probably slow to 60 knots or a smidgen under will do. Who's that? Swagger. That's Swagger Blade. He is Swagger. Man, look at that hair. He laughs. He does. He laughs like a donkey, Richard. Yeah, they all pick on him. Or they're like, where'd you get your suit? Where'd you get your suit, mate? He's funny. He's funny because do you know why? He does it when they send text messages in or they let people heckle him, and he's so witty coming back at hecklers, and he sets them up really, really well. So if you haven't heard of him, guys, Jimmy Carr, fantastic. Is a English comedian. I would love to see him in real life one day. I think, holy moly. Hey, Hados, what's going on, me old dingo? I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. I'm just going to make a quick cup of coffee so we can finish the rest of the stream. I'm getting a bit tired, so I won't be too long. Apologies for this. Oh, there we go. I didn't even mute. I didn't keep me muted. Lucky I didn't say anything bad about you guys. There we go. We're back. Yes, it's Bob Marley. It's part of the Jamaican bobsled team, man. Go Ruddins. He only recently come to Brisbane, did he? Bloody hell. Alright, that'd be right. I think he comes to Australia quite a lot, though. Flight plan. So we're on the last one, aren't we? We're on the last leg. You did. Where? We heard it all. I didn't say anything, though. I've seen Jimmy Carr. He used to be disgusting, but he's better now. He's quite funny. Yeah. What do you mean disgusting as in vulgar? Like, I've seen some of his old stuff on the internet. Was it Kilo? Hang on. I keep losing it. It keeps scrolling out on me. A Kilo Golf Charlie November. The thing is, I only know Jimmy Carr from the internet, so all the different things I've seen him on and shows that have been on, so... I wonder if he's got... Where am I going? Not that you do DVDs anymore, but I wonder if he's got any specials. Kilo Golf November. But if you ever guys see him hearing that he's touring in Australia and I don't know about it, feel free to let me know. Alright, let's continue on. This is going to be interesting getting this thing up in the air from here. I know we lose people as we go because it gets a bit late around the different parts of the globe, but guys, thank you very much for flying with us. Appreciate it. I needed a nice little GA casual flight after the last stream. Later in the year. Alright, I'm going to have a look. I wonder if he's going to come up to Brisbane again. I suppose if I went to his website, it's all got it on there. There's Mr. Jamaica behind us. Thanks, Hados. I believe we just got... Oh, you wrote you should. I should be seeing him again later this year. I read it as in you should, like he was traveling here again this year. Yeah. All right. Bubba. See, it's all about me, Hados. No one can watch Jimmy like I can. No one can watch Jimmy like better than ever before, I think. What you make of that? Richard, what you make of that? I'm getting all available runway here. See, what they need to do in the sim is when they see these in the sim is build some AI to pop the gollards in here. Because gollards are not just to say, hey, this is where the runway is on the right and left hand side. They're actually used at points of where you got to stay behind them, where it's safe and all sorts of stuff like that. So they need to be in the sim. Yeah, old dingo, I know, tell me about it. Down, there's not much downhill. We'll watch some Swagger Blade do it in the Barren. Should be easy. Easy work in the Barren. He's gone. Oh, too much, too much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Front wheel up. There we go. Nose down. Oh, geez, that was a very... That's such a bad short field takeoff there. All right, we're off. I had trouble. I had it trimmed up too much. Very bad short field takeoff. Hey, Angel, what's going on? Long time no see. We're seeing some old friends, a lot of old friends popping in today to say g'day. Look at that left hand. No, it's my right hand. Give you some shuckers. No, it's my right hand. I've got the stick in my left hand just as I would in the real world. The biggest difference to real world life that you can't notice traffic leads is bad habits, like forgetting to check every 500 when climbing. Yeah. Like, people wouldn't even know that, Glenn. Oh, we're getting some updrafts there. Oh, now we're getting some downdrafts. Yeah, there's a lot of things that people they just don't know. Like I don't, like, I've shown people to do that when I'm doing like proper procedure stuff, but just flying like this, nah. And do you know what though, Glenn? A lot of pilots don't actually do it in the real world either. But I hope you're doing well, Angel. We're just checking out the scenery in the sim. I actually haven't been around this neck of the woods in 2024 yet, so we're just having a look. Might need to turn the fan up a little bit more. It's getting hot in here. How hot is it? It's 26 degrees. That's probably the best it's been in here for a long time. No, during a climb. So probably just to clarify, because people probably don't know what Glenn and I are actually talking about. Just to clarify, because William might not know, but when you're actually climbing up, so say if I'm climbing between, I don't know, I'm going from 1,000 feet to 2,000 feet, William. Every time you get to 500 feet, you've got to quickly pop the nose down to have a look to see if there's any aircraft in the road, because you don't know if there's aircraft coming towards you when you've got the nose up. So you've got to pop the nose down, have a quick look, have a quick scan around, and then keep climbing. Like it's a short little thing you do. But you know, that's just part of real world flying that people probably in the sim world don't know that's part of what you have to do. And I always have my keys on these views here, so I can make sure when I'm flying properly to do practice, I'm making sure I'm, you know, doing clear right, clear center, clear, you know, left or whatever. Just to keep it in the muscle memory a bit, Glenn. Bit of step in the climb. Well, yeah, it's not like a step climb in an airliner, but yeah, you got to be checking to see what's going on. Obviously, I'm not doing it when I'm flying, doing it casual flights like this, but who's all the way down there? Oh, it'll cut off. There we go. He's doing the canyon run down there. Great plane to be doing it in. Oh, which one do we take? Must be the left. We got Just Dave's down there. Kill switch. Swag Blade's already up over there. And we've left a shit ton of people behind. There's so many people still left at Paige. Yeah, William. Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's heaps of names back at Paige. Unless they're not with us. I know a lot of people are going to bed. Jimmy Carr's going to Oz in 2026. Cool. Is that from his website, Hados? I'll have to go and have a look at it. I wonder if he's selling tickets already. Kenny Iglesias says, I'm Swaggle. Are you? Ah, funny enough, my character is white with long hair, but it looks different on your stream. Really? That's the first time someone's mentioned their avatar's different in busy airspaces. Well, it's important in any airspace, because you might have some dickhead not bloody doing proper radio calls and being a Leo and not saying where he's meant to be, or says where he is somewhere else, or he could be just lost. For me, flying out of Caloundra, it's freaking helicopters. Bloody helicopters. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I had to do an aborted takeoff once because of a freaking helicopter. I lost sight of it. Still here at just a multi-streaming and tasking. Brett's just making sure he types so his hours are still counting. Am I right, Brett? There we go. Evil's checking his emails every 5 minutes just to see if the GPU's actually been, label's been created yet. I know what it's like, Evil. I know what it's like. Man, the ortho's so much better in this area than what it was. I heard you say people went to sleep. Yeah. A lot of the Aussies tend to drop off as it gets a little bit later past their bedtime. Did anybody watch the SpaceX blow up again during the day? I missed the flight by a smidgen. Well, I missed half of it, so I watched it on replay. Jeez, Chase. It must be like, what's it, nearly 1 o'clock in the morning where you are? Shut up, Aaron. Not till tomorrow. I did pay for. Not till tomorrow. I did pay for Express though, so hoping Monday maybe the weekend. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's probably most likely the weekend. I mean, most likely the Monday, I would say. Going off my parcel shipping knowledge in Australia. FAFO. What does that mean? Is it not swearing? They're block 2 of their of the Starship's not traveling too good. Oh man, look at that! How insane is this? Look at that. What a view as we turn the corner there. What a view. Holy bejeebers. Holy dooly. That is insane when we come around the corner there. Holy cow. Shitting bricks. That was... Oh, look at that. That's screenshot material just there. Look at that. Holy cow. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I get you. Thank you, Glenn. Holy cow. Look at that. That's insane. Imagine if I had my settings wound up. The printer stop again. Man, that's just insane. Look at that. Holy cow. Way better in... I suppose they're putting this stuff in 2020 now, but look at that. That's just insane. That's ridiculous. I wish they could do this all around the world, hey, to this fidelity. Absolutely insane. Holy cow. That's just... Look at that. I love it with the warrior in it too. Sorry if I keep moving the camera, but I'm having fun just checking it out. Look at that. Insane. Holy dooly. And look at the rocks sticking out, which you won't see in 2020, but man, I need to do some chopper flying around here. Need to get into the sim today and take this flight. It looks awesome, Mr. Eddie. It's insane. I've got my sims, my settings wound down a little bit due to sim update 2 not being so great, but this ortho that they've got in this section of the world, the Grand Canyon, is so much better than what it is in 2020. Did you have to turn on photogrammetry? I have it turned on, yeah. I always have it turned on. Not sure in real life you take a warrior down there, enough power. Well, for one is you're not allowed to take it down this low, but 2, she's not powerful enough to be coming down here. And 3, I should be flying closer to one side so I could turn around if I got in trouble. Be great in VR. Yeah, we're going to have to do this flight in VR, but I might wait for Sim Update 3. Look at that, it's insane. The boys would be having a lot of fun down there, but missing the views. Hope you're doing well, Eddie. Thanks very much for popping in. Is the music a little too loud? Feels like it's been a little bit too loud tonight. I keep turning it down every stream. Oh man. This would be in my top couple of flights for 2024 so far. Does it make you want to get it yet, Benny Big Bucks? Look at that. Imagine just coming in and popping a helicopter down here. Oh, I need to get my controls set up for helicopter flying. No, I've got the sim turned down. It's meant to be louder than the sim. Oh, look at that. Fucking hell. Excuse my French. This is awesome. Holy bejeebers. Look at this. Frothing at the mouth. Yeah, I've got it louder than the sim. The sim's turned right down just so we can have some music and look at the views. Imagine coming and parking a helicopter up there and just getting out walking around. Holy cow. We're definitely going to have to get... I've got to get my chopper stuff going for 2024. And we'll have to come in and do some helicopter flying. It's about half your voice. Oh, really? Probably could go down a little bit more then. There we go. I'll do it at 19. Sorry, kids. It's only more German than French. Sorry about that. There we go. I've turned it down a little bit more. I'll put the engine noise up a bit. Wow. That's stunning. There's Mr. Cutoff there. See, he's missing all the views because he's got to concentrate on where he's flying, where I can just cruise and abuse. Look at that. That seems like a fine level. Thank you, David. Look at that. Oh my God. The world is beautiful. Just a shame that there's dickheads in the world that just want to destroy it and not share it. Yeah, Hados, it's I don't know why it's taken me so long to come and fly down here in 2024, to be honest. I don't know why I left it so long. Are we getting a bit dirtier here? Oh shit, I didn't do the timer on it. This is the standard to YVR for me. The views are amazing and even better down to the canyon. Always better in a helicopter, just saying. There we go. I'll have to get my helicopters set up. You come and see Jimmy Carr with me? Oh, nice. Well, Haydos, if you know, you're gonna put the plane ticket all the way down, I'll pay for your Jimmy Carr ticket. How's that? Man, it's insane. Doobie-doo. I like that name. Doobie-doo. Crazy. Deal? Awesome. I'll even take you flying. Glenn says, well, it doesn't suit airliners. Yes, I know. Haydos says he's out. No worries. Take care, sweetheart. Thanks very much for flying with us. I know you haven't had a great simming time. Having a lot of CTDs with this update, Angel. I know, it's dreadful. Sim update 2. If you went and watched my last stream, Angel, the stream went for an hour and 20 minutes and I gave up. We didn't even go flying. No worries, Willie. Catch you later, my friend. Am I the only one sitting in Discord? Because I'll just pop myself out. I am. Alright, I'm just going to hang up. See you, gents. Good night to the drop bears if you're dropping out. I've had so many times, Angel, since 2024's come out, right, where I just like want to give up flight simming in general and go and do something else. And then the next flight you do like this is amazing. And then you just get hooked again. And then it kicks you in the guts again on the next flight, on the next stream. It's usually the morning streams where it gets me because like I don't know it's going to do it beforehand because I like get up, get the stream ready, take kids to school or whatever, and then jump in and do the stream. And then it just turns to crap. I bought a plane from the market, straight crash. Really? Are you on, Angel, are you on Xbox or PC? And this is the thing is, tonight I'll go to bed a happy man. Oh, look at that. Because of the Sims working good, and then tomorrow I'll go to use it and I'll be running like a tortoise running a marathon. PC. Yeah, and everybody's problem's different. So mine's not crashing. I've actually had a few crashes on load up, but mine's not really crashing. It's just like, oh, actually we had freezes. I fly GA, it works great. Yeah, for GA it does. But I like flying airliners, commercial airliners, and GA. You were flying an Airbus the other day, Brett. What were you in, 2020 or 2024? Brian knows exactly how you feel. Yeah. It's like being in a bad relationship, Brian, but it keeps you coming back for you more. It's like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 treats you mean to keep you keen. Running like a hair schnauzer? What does that mean? Oh, you're in 2020. Well, I went to go and load 2020 up after that stream the other day. Hey, there's Mr. Marcus Simmer. He's still around. Invisible. He's cloaking. He's flying the bird of prey. I went to jump in 2024, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to just GA flying and airline flying in 2020, and then 2020 just does not work. And imagine doing some helicopter flying. Willie, we're gonna have to do some helicopter flying here. Looks insane now. We probably won't get very far, but just having some fun. I need to learn and practice my FMC and can I watch just... Hey, Brett, if you want me to just hook up on Discord, mine's crashes to desktop. If you want to hook up on Discord, I can walk you through it. It might be easier and quicker for you. On finals yesterday. Sorry, I meant hairy. Like a hairy schnauzer. On final. Hey, Brian, have you tried to push out your distance? So it's not trying to load in stuff when you're landing? But today was fine, yeah. Maybe yesterday was just a whole server problem. Because what I was saying in yesterday's stream, Brian, is that, you know, when it counts the seconds to load in, it took 48 seconds before it decided it wanted to load in. And then also when I was in the map screen, it was super slow. So maybe it was servers yesterday. I don't know. It's bloody frustrating though. But I tell you what, this warrior from Just Flight, out of all the Pipers, the PA-28's the warrior 2 gets a lot less love because everybody wants to get the arrow or the turbo arrow. This is the best one. Out of all of them, this is the best one. Many seem to have issues yesterday. Right. Okay. Hope it was servers. Well, it would be nice if Microsoft Flight Simulator, the guys would come out and go, hey, just let everybody know if you had a shit time in the sim, because they would know by their data it was the servers playing up. It would be nice, then you can go, okay, instead of everybody going around messing with friggin' settings and doing this and doing that, you know? And then someone drops the link where they actually set it in the forums. But I bet you they didn't, because Brian would know. My 2020 and 24 are both work great. I also run the Steam version and have no Xbox Microsoft Flight. I'm not sure if that's different. Yeah, mine's from the store, but I don't think that really makes much of a difference, to be honest. I can't say your name, by the way. My laptop is too weak to handle 24, but I'll join you anyways. Jet lag incoming, and then you said crash the desktop. Okay. Thanks for giving it a go anyway. We're nearly finished. We're on the final stretch. I've lost Marcus. Oh, he's in front of me now. A lot of games give freebies of DSL credits and compensation when they had server issues. Well, they still haven't paid us for the 4 aircraft from the launch, Glenn. So they've only given us, out of the 4 make it good aircraft, they're only given us 2. You would think they would just hurry up with the development and just give them to people instead of being November. The sim's what, 8 months old, and we've only received 2 of them. When it happens, I go to bed with a heavy stomach. It's so annoying. Yeah. Well, Brian, this is what I do for work. So, and when it's just it's so frustrating. And also, I feel like yesterday we had 60 odd people watching or whatever, and I felt like I wasted their time for an hour and 20 minutes. Plus, we had a bunch of people that were waiting on the tarmac to come fly with me, and I just feel like I wasted everybody's time. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't want to waste people's time. I want people to come and have fun and just, you know, chill out and not watch me. Mind you, though, some people get a lot of entertainment by watching me get frustrated. They say it's the best streams when I get frustrated. I also run 148 items in 24 community folder and 300. Yeah, shut up, Brett. Yeah, refund? No. But Brett, I forgot your PC specs are a lot better than mine, though. Glenn said it is assuming this is fun. We do. See, I know you do. Here I am getting pissed off, and my face is getting redder and redder, and you guys are just sitting there laughing. I would be too. I'd be like, this is good shit watching this guy crack the shits. Add-on linking for the win. The thing is, Brett, I have hardly anything in my 2024 community folder. Like, got nothing. I don't need to use an add-on linker yet because I got nothing in there. So it's not that I've got my community folder stacked up at all. Do I have the same refund policy as Murph? What's Murph's refund policy? I didn't know he had one. Has he got one? I had like, here's one for you. I've been following Murph for like, I don't know, 60 months or something on Twitch, but that is under Oz Flight Simmer. So I've been following Sid Squadron for ages, Conti for forever, Two-Tone Murphy forever, and because I've not using that account, I've lost all that. Because I'm in as Flight Sim mods now in Twitch. As you need to. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't have anything in 2024 where I need to do that. I know what add-on linker does. But for you that have got like 384... Does he? Is that his refund policy? Spoken like a true Irishman. Oh, that's too funny. Spoken like a true Irishman. Gaza G, that is very nice. Thank you, Gaza G, I appreciate it. That helps out a lot. Thank you very much.
Hi Shane and Albin, looking but loving the stream.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Any little bit of extra contribute to the stream like that is amazing. So thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 21 months. Thanks for lurking. Like, how's this? We've just been flying here and just the whole thing. I so want to jump into a helicopter, guys. We are going to have a Grand Canyon helicopter flight coming up real soon. Once I get acquainted with helicopters again. Like, I was watching, speaking to Two-Tone Murphy, I was watching him in the ABBA, whatever it was. Bet you I can guess what Dave Cleary is going to say next. All together now. I knew you were going to say that. I met Murph at the flight sim in Leastad. Is so much come in real life. Yeah, I've talked to Murph like on calls and stuff before. Which server is this? This is the West USA server. Timing. Yeah, he's just killed the Serenity here. bloody Kedley. But Gazza G, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind. Thank you very much for that. Man, that's just insane. Seriously, insane, insane, insane. See, that's where we should be flying, where idle cutoff is, at that altitude. You're in finally. What's your name? What's your sim name? Hey, Angel's in. Nice. There is in the flanker, I betcha. Which I don't own. How far we got to go, by the way? We must be getting close. Yeah, we're pretty much nearly here, folks. I'm going to have to start climbing. We're going to pull out of the canyon. And I think I was going to pull out up here. Just bear with me. Yeah. Where Scooby-Doo and Nat are, that's where we're going. So I've got to get some altitude here. So what I might loop it around to the right so we get some altitude out and then we'll pop out. Amazing. What's in Paris? Angels continue going down. Holy cow, that's insane. Glad I chose the Warrior. Hey, Mr. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. We've just been doing some Grand Canyon runs. We're about to just pop out of the canyon now. Except because I'm in the Warrior, I've got to do this politely. I'm looking forward to Just Flight getting the Tomahawk in here too. Will be a nice addition to the sim. So we can go and do some stalls in the Tomahawk. So much fun. Get the spins going. No one can spin the Tomahawk in Microsoft Flight Simulator better than Oz Flight Simmer, I think. No one. It does look good here. Yeah, because this is where they... so, Brett, so obviously I got invited to go to the global event. So the global event was right here. They had the hotel right at the Grand Canyon. So obviously this is where they wanted everybody to fly. So they basically took the people out to the Grand Canyon and say, this is what it looks like in the real world. And then this is what it looks like in the sim. Because they had all the great photo... grammetry and all that sort of stuff, but obviously I couldn't get to there. I couldn't go on the event, so yeah, the Duke, the Piston Duke is what I was only thinking about. Evil, I was only thinking about the Piston Duke like earlier today. It was just like I need to check in and see what they're up to. Nice stream, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. A lot better than our previous one. I'll tell you what. Sounds like a challenge. What sounds like a challenge? And I want to see the 777-300. That's not too far away, Evil. That might be out this weekend, perhaps. They said before the end of May. Look at this. Different perspective from up here. Airplane Heaven just did the 0. Yeah, I'm sorry, Glenn, but I'm not an Airplane Heaven man. They've They've wrecked too many iconic aircraft and just made crap stuff. So, yeah. Oh, the spin thing. Oh, yeah, the Tomahawk's great. We flew the heck out of that in 2020. I'm going to have to do another circle. Hello, how do you get the Warrior to work in 2024? I bought it in 2020 and it's still showing it's not available in my 2024 library. Mr. Hobigel. Mr. Hobigel, did you pick it up in the InSim marketplace? If you did pick it up, look at that, it's just amazing. If you did pick it up in the InSim marketplace, it hasn't been updated in the marketplace just yet. Hopefully very, very soon. Maybe this weekend even. Just sent me a direct message in Discord. Do I need to look at it now or later? If it's like there's a comment about to hit the earth, maybe I should read it. But if it's not, I can read it later. Yes, you did. Yeah. So I purchased this from their store. So if you're on PC, Hobie Girl, yeah, it's always better to buy it from the manufacturer than the store, because you get the updates earlier. But I don't think you have to wait too long. I know they've already submitted it. Later is just fine. Okay. There's Kanga. It's all the way over there. There we go. The Warrior's out. She is out. Hope you're doing well, Hobie Girl. Like I mentioned before, we've seen some old faces that we used to see back in the early days of 2020 in our streams have popped in tonight, which is a nice treat. Look at that view. That's insane. Just Flight is great with the updates and notifications when you buy them direct. Absolutely. Yep. Stores like Orbex are a good compromise. Yeah. I feel like our friends at Orbex have lost their way a little bit. Sorry guys, my lights are all shut off because I've run out. I've got to get some new key lights for this version of where the camera is, so I'm sorry about that. Brian, are you still running all your Logitech gear? There we go. Look at this. Man, just pop yourself down in a helicopter just over there. Insane. Like, look at that. Oh, man. So cool. So cool. Oh, some stutters there. Big thank you to Just Flight for supporting the streams, and also Flight Sim Mods. Indeed, I've also added Wing gig now too. Oh, nice. You should check out, I don't not to push you, but check out Flight Sim Mods as well over on Etsy, which is our own company here, but we make some good mods that you might find might improve your sim setup with some of your wing gear, so you can swap it in and out. To low and slow boys, that's what's awesome. To the low and slow boys, that's what's awesome. That's what they say, Mr. Kill Switch. Low and slow gets the boys in the yard, gets the boys in the yard. Oh, someone's in a Cirrus. Do you know what would have been a nice plane as well to fly in here? The Vision Jet would have been good too. I think this is the airport I was going to actually fly into as well. If I went to the thing. I'm probably staying in one of these hotels here. Alright, let's look for a flag. If we can pick one up. There's one over the far corner there. What's that doing? My milkshake. You picked up the reference. Very, very good. Very, very good. I think the flags go on this direction. All right, here. Oh, look at that. Absolutely insane. It's crazy. Ah, thank God. I needed that. I needed that. So, I was so annoyed after the last stream. That must have been an awesome experience, Shane. What was that? What do you mean an awesome experience? If you're referring to the global event, I didn't go. I got invited to go, but I couldn't go. But obviously I knew where everything was, and I was under the embargo, but I couldn't really talk about it. But I knew it was going on. I knew when it was going to be, but I didn't go. It just didn't work out for me. But it would have been lovely to go. All right, music's going off completely. Let's bring the sim sounds up. Oh, Marcus was in the turbo. Do you have the Warrior, Marcus? I think he's been in VR the whole time. That's why he hasn't been talking much in the chat. All right, let's get ready for slow flight. Just keeping in mind that the airport altitude's quite high up here. Oh. Shame didn't go. It looked like a great event. Yeah, it would have been nice. I was actually looking at staying on too there. So I was speaking to them about staying on. But I was going to stay like another 3 or 4 days because basically they had us for a day and a half. And to fly from all the way to Australia from a day and a half, it's just like I wasn't able to do it. And then just things didn't sort of pan out, so. I reckon second notch flaps. But they were very, very, very kind. The guys at Microsoft gave me access to the content anyway, to make video content without even going. And I had a couple of my content creator friends. Aaron Ryans, he was one. He gave me all his video footage that he took. He's a very, if you guys don't watch him, he does a lot of YouTube shorts and stuff. Probably one of the biggest flight sim streamer on YouTube. Stream as a content creator. He's definitely worth subscribing to because he's such a nice guy. Alright, feet on the rudder pedals here. Coming a little bit hot. Glenn said to do it at little bit under 60 and I'm coming in at friggin' 70. So we go. Oh, there we go. It's so interesting with the Moser. Oh, the Mosers. I love this Moser stick. This thing's amazing. The ground effect with the Just Flight stuff in the Moser is just something else. Very, very much close to the real life effect. The Warrior's too slow for your liking. I like it. I like it slow. I like a slow pace. Slow pace. It's no, you know, don't like rushing into. As you know, Marcus, I'm very stubborn. I don't like rushing into things. Amazing how quick the Scenic transforms from the canyon. I know. It's incredible, isn't it? Oh, man. 8.5. Yeah, the approach wasn't that great. But there's one thing here that I really want to do some stuff in the Warrior, right? Is do some force practice landings on the airport, like actually do them properly. Because when you get into the who's this lunatic running around? Got a lunatic over there. Stay behind those lines. The Moses stick is cool, but wait until you've got, yeah, Marcus has got the Moser. He's got the Moser yoke. Hey, Mr. Flight Simulator guy, what's going on? Hey, it's Mr. Richo. What was Richo flying? I don't think I saw Richo until now. What's he in? He's in a Rans as well, by the looks of it. Will it tell me? I can't get him squared on to find out what he's in. Oh, there, I got him. No, I got someone else. He's in the Rans 10. There we go. Good guess. That was cool. That was cool. There's a turbo over there. Now, I don't know what we're doing on Saturday. I'll figure it out. Sunday, we're going to do some GA flying because I know you guys like GA. And I think the last Sunday we didn't fly GA. So we're going to do some GA flying. Saturday, I may try a Just Flight airliner. But I have to reinstall them because obviously we have the nav data issue. I bought the Cessna 182 RG. I love that plane. Yeah, I've got the from Carinado, right? I think it was Carinado. It's got that one. I think we have it. Oh, look at this. GA populating everywhere. See, this is what the sim should be. Only if it was just consistent. Be amazing. How many hours did we put on the Hobbs? Oh, there we go. We put 3 hours on the Hobbs tonight. 3 hours on the Hobbs tonight. Very, very cool. Pitot heats can go off. Landing lights can go off. Fuel pump I'm going to switch off and shut it down. The hairdryer? Maybe. But I will tell you this. I'm going to friggin' test flight it beforehand. Like, I don't usually test flight planes before streams, but I think I'm going to have to now. Make sure I turn off the aviation button because this has got persistence in it as well. I'm not sure why the yoke's still fluttering though. Oh, do you know why? It's still fluttering because my joystick's still. Let me turn that off. Hang on. It might flop them to one side if I turn it off. No, there we go. Fuel cutoff's done. Handbrake is on. Let's get out of here. Oh no, just had a freeze. That was our first freeze for the stream. Marcus, I've been trying to do stuff, alright? And I keep forgetting it. I know you reminded me. Can you send me another message so then I open up Discord tomorrow morning? It'll be the first thing I do. There we go. Here's the Arrow 3. As you can see, it's got the retractable landing gear. Oh man, I can smell the tip again. Freaking hell. I love the wave of just rubbish coming into the sim room at night time. It's great. This was one for the books. Thank you, Killswitch. Thanks for coming with us. Appreciate it. It's Mr. Idle Cutoff. He's got the Jamaican look as well. Man, this thing's a big plane, isn't it? You need a step ladder to get onto it. I actually never have flown this in 2024. Never flown the Draco yet. Never. I've just doesn't really do anything for me to fly. I have more hours in the Warrior than anything else. Yeah, well, in 2020 I have a lot of more hours in the Warrior than what I actually do here. So, all right, guys, if you want to just line up in your avatars, I'll take a quick photo so I can whack it on the Discord. Do you reckon we could actually arrange everybody to line up like a so I can take a prison shot? Here we go, right here. If you guys could line up, that'd be fantastic. Time for a prison photo. Obviously, Marcus. Oi, where you going? Can you line up like so I can take a... It's going to be like herding sheep, I tell you. This line here, can you line up on the line? This is like going to be like herding sheep. See, look, I'm drawing my foot on the line. Marcus is just going to, as I politely say, he's just going to mess with me. Oh, too funny. It's a default airport. Everybody should be able to see the line. Wait for Kanga to come over. Hang on, I've got to get Share X. Guys, if you've never used Share X, it's a great... Stop teabagging people. Someone's teabagging. No teabagging. The grey old fella is yours. Alright, we've got a couple people. Alright. Everybody say, monkey! Hang on, I gotta do that again. Like a real photographer. I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on, I gotta do that again. I did that wrong. I took the wrong picture. Alright. 1, 2, 3, say horny! There we go. Very good. Cool. As in a goat's horn. Just saying. It is late though. It is 11:15. So. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I said we were going to have a video out on Tuesday or Thursday. We're not this week due to... It's coming. I can see it. But yeah, I just didn't feel like doing it after Tuesday's stream, so we'll just have our news video out this week. Big thank you to Mr. Angry Zebra for the 41 months, Pringle for the 21 months, Mr. Gaza G for 21 months. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that, guys. Thank you to all the lurkers for lurking. Thank you for everyone that come up flying with us today, the Drop Bears. A big thank you to Just Fly and Flight Sim Mods for supporting the streams. Well, it sounds... Well, if it's your sound file. Yeah, I know. And subscribe if you haven't, and I'm going to get out of here. And thank you very much to all the mods for modding. Look at this. Look at this. Someone's trying to teabag me here. Get out of it, would you? Oh, look. It's not... I'm not black anymore. Has Kenny Iglesias changed colour? Have you done the MJ, have you? All right, guys, thank you so much. I've really had a fun flight tonight. It's been absolutely awesome. So thank you for all the support, and we will see you on Saturday morning if I don't see you in the Discord or whatever. Thanks, Richo. Thanks, Evil. And go and have a check out Conti's or Brett's channel tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be streaming. Anyway, later guys. Take care. Love you lots and be good to each other.